Hey everyone. So let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to handle life's curveballs way better than others? Like they lose their job and instead of spiraling, they're already planning their next move. Or they go through a brutal breakup and somehow come out the other side even stronger? Here's the thing. Emotional strength isn't about being tough all the time or never crying. It's actually way more subtle than that. Today, we're diving into the signs that you might be emotionally stronger than 99% of people out there. And honestly, you might be surprised at what you discover about yourself. Let's get into it. All right, sign number one, you've stopped trying to make everyone like you. Look, I get it. We all want to be liked. It's human nature. But here's what emotionally strong people understand. Not everyone is going to vibe with you, and that's completely okay. Think about it. Do you like every single person you meet? Of course not. So why would you expect everyone to like you? When you're emotionally strong, you stop bending over backwards to please people who honestly don't even matter in your life. You're not rude about it, you're just authentic. You know your worth isn't determined by how many people approve of you. I remember when I stopped worrying about this, it was like this massive weight lifted off my shoulders. Suddenly, I had so much more energy to invest in the people who actually mattered and in the things I genuinely cared about. Sign number two, you don't run from uncomfortable feelings. Here's where most people mess up. They feel anxious, they scroll through social media, they feel sad, they binge watch Netflix for 12 hours straight, they feel angry, they lash out at whoever's nearby. But you've learned to sit with those feelings. You don't suppress them, and you don't let them control you either. This is huge because emotions are just information. They're telling you something. When you can actually listen to them instead of numbing them out, you grow. You learn about yourself. Emotionally strong people understand that discomfort is temporary. They know that feeling your feelings, really feeling them, is how you process them and move forward. It's not about being comfortable all the time. It's about being okay with being uncomfortable sometimes. Sign number three, and this is a big one, you take full responsibility for your life. No excuses. No blaming your parents, your ex, your boss, the economy, or whatever else. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying bad things haven't happened to you. Maybe you've had a rough childhood. Maybe someone really did screw you over. That stuff is real and it matters. But here's the difference. Emotionally strong people acknowledge what happened to them without letting it define them. They understand that while they can't control what happened in the past, they can absolutely control what they do about it now. This mindset shift is life-changing. When you stop playing the victim, you reclaim your power. You stop waiting for circumstances to change and start changing yourself instead. And that's when real transformation happens. Sign number four, you set boundaries and you don't feel guilty about it. Oh man, this one's tough for so many people. They say yes when they mean no. They let people walk all over them because they don't want to seem difficult or selfish. But emotionally strong people, they know that boundaries aren't walls. They're bridges. They actually make relationships healthier. When you can say, hey, I can't do that, or that doesn't work for me, without a long explanation or apology, that's power. That's self-respect. And here's the beautiful part. The right people will respect your boundaries. The ones who get upset, they were probably benefiting from you not having any in the first place. Your time, your energy, your mental health, they're not unlimited resources. Protecting them isn't selfish. It's necessary. Sign number five, you genuinely celebrate when others succeed. In a world full of comparison and jealousy, this is rare. Like really rare. Most people see someone else winning and immediately feel less than. They think success is a limited resource, so someone else's gain is somehow their loss. But you've realized that someone else's success doesn't diminish your own potential. You can be happy for them and still work toward your own goals. This shows emotional maturity because it means you're secure in yourself. You're not threatened by other people's wins. You know your journey is your own, and you're focused on your own lane. Plus, when you celebrate others, you create this positive energy around you. People want to be around someone who lifts them up, not someone who's secretly hoping they fail. Sign number six, you actually learn from your mistakes. Look, everyone messes up. That's not what separates people. What separates the emotionally strong from everyone else is what they do after they mess up. Most people make the same mistakes over and over. They date the same type of person who's wrong for them. They fall into the same unhealthy patterns. they keep making the same bad decisions. But you reflect. You ask yourself, okay, what can I learn from this? What would I do differently next time? You don't beat yourself up forever, but you also don't just brush it off and move on without growing. There's this sweet spot between self-compassion and accountability, and you found it. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes feedback, and that's how you evolve into the strongest version of yourself. Sign number 7, you're genuinely comfortable being alone. And I'm not just talking about being single, I'm talking about being alone with your own thoughts, in your own company, without needing constant distraction or validation. So many people are terrified of being alone because then they'd have to face themselves. They'd have to confront their thoughts, their fears, their truth. But emotionally strong people, they've done that inner work. They actually enjoy their own company. They don't need to be surrounded by people 24/7 to feel okay. This doesn't mean you're antisocial or that you don't value relationships. It just means your happiness doesn't depend on other people being around. You're whole on your own, and relationships are the cherry on top, not the whole sundae. So there you have it. 7 signs you're emotionally stronger than 99% of people. Now here's the thing. If you resonated with all of these, that's amazing. But if you only resonated with a few, that's okay too. Emotional strength isn't something you either have or don't have. It's something you build over time. Every day is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every challenge is a chance to practice these principles. So which sign resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you're stronger than you think. Keep growing, keep learning, and keep showing up for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.